Well, what's going on, everybody? Hope everybody's out staying busy, because guys, we are not. You know, it's been up and down. One week is better than the other, but it's still slow in general. And you know, we don't know what to do. I might get out of trucking, might sell this W9, but we got a lot of things going on. Luckily, my RV business is up and running, renting that thing out back to back. As well as, guys, we started installing some air ride kits. We did a $379 for a customer. We basically charge just $2,500 for the labor if you bring your own kit. And the Pete, guys, is going up for sale. We're waiting on the Oregon buyer to come through. Hopefully that thing sells out this week. We are asking $110,000 for it. So, and we have a buyer, so we'll see how that turns out. And let's see what's going on this week. Well, we got a small little project going on today. Decided to try out the Fass fuel system for the Cummins ISX. Basically, we're draining our water separator, and it's gonna replace this unit. It's gonna hang right here. Basically, we have to tap into these two lines and the fuel return line right here. All right, this is what we ordered. The Fass fuel system comes with all your wiring, your two filters. One of the filters is a water separator filter. Should probably say that on here. Yeah, it says right there, water separator filter. And the filter location, you have to make sure you put it on the right spot, which is this one right here. You put it on this side. 3 little spacers. That is to space out the bracket. Where's the bracket? That sits right here. So these 3 little spacers just go on right here. That way, bolt it on so you have room to put on your filters. Don't forget those spacers, or else you're not going to be able to screw on the filters once this is mounted on the frame. For the return line, it comes with this fitting that you put right here, and that way it's like a T. From the Fass fuel system, you got a hose that runs into here and it returns back to your fuel tank. All right, got a 1-inch. Just gonna start by removing the water separator lines and dropping this thing, and hopefully we could reuse some of the holes already on the frame for the new bracket. So it already comes with the fittings that you put on your fuel lines. One goes on this side, that one inside the fuel water separator, and the other one goes right here, just in there. And where this goes, one side of the Fass fuel system and on the other side. And that's it, guys. It's very simple. The only probably hardest part is it comes with a fuse connector, so you don't have to cut any wires. You just plug this in, plug your old fuse in here to add power, and comes with the wire harness that also has its separate fuse right here. All right, got that thing unbolted. Now, one problem, guys, is this fuel line. This fuel line originally came from the top down. We basically cut the zip ties in the back and just route it back under and put a 90 like this into this Fass fuel system. That way it's not coming from the top. There's just not enough room. So quick run to the parts store. These straight fittings, AN fittings that they give, it just doesn't work. So we had to buy a 90 degree for one side and a 45 degree on the other side, just so the fuel lines could clear everything. All right, we drilled 4 holes in the frame, just 4 little holes, mounted it up. Don't forget your rubber gasket between the frame and this bracket. And we actually had to use the 45 degree in the back. This one hose originally came from the top side. It's just not enough room, so we rerouted it from the bottom, and we ended up using their straight fitting that they provided. All we got left is to put the T-way on the return line, and that's it. There it is, started it up, runs pretty good. So just gotta tuck away the wiring. But yeah, this hose right here, this is the fuel return that taps into your return line right here. All it is basically fitting, a T fitting that just goes between your original return line and the fitting right here. And that's it, guys. Pretty simple to install, nothing much to it other than to grab power for when to turn it on. We basically just use the fuse. You pull one of the fuses out, put them back into this adapter, and that lets you grab power without having to cut in any wires. And the other 2 wires just connect to the battery. negative and positive terminal. And that's it for the wiring. Well guys, tough times call for tough decisions. The Pete is officially sold. Sold it to a good company over down in Oregon. They're gonna take care of it. And you know, this thing is going up for sales too. Not yet, I'm still looking for another truck, but give me some time. It's pretty much ready to sell. Of course, it still needs a little bit of work here and there, but all minor stuff. Somebody who could, you know, put some more love into her. Guys, there's like barely any work. We didn't know what to do, but there she goes. All right.